Alright guys, thanks for tuning in to the channel. Today, I'm gonna show y'all how I got this crispy cut right here, guys. Crispy line up, waves looking good, fade looking nice and blurry. Alright, you first off wanna start off with getting your confidence up. Cause without your confidence, none of this gonna be possible. This client, he schedules wave service, which I wash and style before I cut, which you can see I'm doing here. This is the styling process here. I wash them, bring them back to the chair, comb it, brush it, style it the way I want the waves to lay down. Having some good old barber talk, you know. Rinse my hands off so I can get ready to put the do-rag on. I'm gonna tie that do-rag down. I'm not sure if I show the rinse process of me rinsing the soap out, but that's what I'm getting ready to do now. Soap it up good, wash, style it, put the do-rag on, rinse it with the do-rag on, then I dry once I finish rinsing it. There's a lot of work that goes into this cut, guys. That's why you can't come to the shop and want this type of service and only want to pay $20 for a cut, even $50. Just not worth the time and that effort that I put into this cut here, guys. So now you see me finishing up the drying process. I'm gonna try to get it dry as possible. It's okay if it's a little damp still around on the edge of this fine, but the base you want it to be dry. Alright, so after you finish drying it, you want to definitely comb it out. You want to always comb out before you start cutting. These are simple steps, guys. These steps here, it sets your haircut up for success. That's why you see me combing here, comb the waves back up. To help give it a more even cut once I start cutting the length down some. And remember, guys, I'm a rookie barber, guys. I started cutting in June, so I'm a rookie barber, and so you can have a lot of confidence, guys. Don't ever get discouraged. Think you have to be cutting for a certain amount of time to reach a certain skill level, I guess you could say. But you don't. You just gotta put a lot of hard work and effort in. So right here, guys, I'm going into it with my 1.5 guard clothes with my Gamma. I believe these are my Mythics. I have the Mythic and the Apex, kind of similar, both with the black and blue body combo set, whatever you call it. So I'm going in now with my 1.5, bringing everything nice and even. This is my guy Keys the barber. You guys check him out as well. He got some great work. He actually taught me a few of the things that I know now, because when I came in the shop, I was just a rookie barber and came in on an apprenticeship, guys. That's also another thing. You don't have to always go through a barber school, because I didn't. I learned right there in the shop. So yeah. So as you see, I'm combing it and going through the clipper the same way that his wave pattern is going, so I can try to prevent as less light spats as possible. And guys, I'm gonna just play this audio all the way through. I'm not gonna retake it because this is a 30-minute video. This is my first video on YouTube, definitely my first voiceover. So yeah, I'm post it, guys, with flaws and all. So just bear with me and like, comment, subscribe to show the support and let me know, that you rocking with the heme cuts. Okay, so I'm going in with my Babyliss, my Babyliss, silver Babyliss. Guys, this blade on this clipper here, I modified this myself. I just ordered me some new blank blades. I'm gonna modify them, see if I can get them, as good as these clippers hit here. And I'm definitely gonna have these on the market for sale very soon. Now you see right here, I asked him, did he make sure that he wanted me to cut his beard off? And you see these cut right through the beard without leaving any irritation or scratches on the face, because I have them set perfect. So I can cut on your face and leave a sharp line with these clippers here, guys. Alright. So I'm balding out the sides here. You like to go with a high temp fade. Bald his face out as well. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going in with my open guard, no guard open, all the way open, creating the first guideline. Guideline's a little off, I see now in the video, but it's okay because when I fade it up in that area, I even it out as much as possible. But you want to go in with your guidelines as straight and even as possible. Now I'm going in with my 1.5 guard open against the grain, just to knock out that bulk area there as much as possible. Try to get it to blend in with the rest of the hair. Not gonna go too high. Now I close the 1.5, go with the grain. Just a little technique I use. I feel as though it gives me a better, better blur. All right, now I'm going in with the 1.5 guard close against the grain, knocking out more of that bulk area. Now I switch it up with the 1 guard all the way open. Now I'm gonna go in and tack that area as well, but this time I'm going up less than I was with the 1.5, if that makes sense to you. I'm trying to learn how to explain it as well. All right, so I'm going in with the 1 guard open with the Stylecraft Mythics. And these clippers cut great, guys. If you would think about getting them, I know they're about a year or so old now, but they still great, guys. They great clippers. So I'm going in, knocking that area out. Now I'm going to turn that, I'm going to take that 1.5 and close it halfway. And go in mostly with that corner, guys. Because that's, to me, when you're using those corner blades, especially on the sides of the hair, you want to attack it with that corner, guys. And actually, if you look at the clipper, if I'm cutting on the left side of his head, I'm using the corner left side of that clipper. If I'm cutting in the middle of his head, I'm using the middle of the clipper. If I go to the right, I start using that right corner to cut. So that's also a good technique you might want to pick up there. Right now, I think now I just closed it. No, I just finished going in with the 1 closed. Now I'm going in with my 0 guard open. That's knocking out even more of that bulk area there, and it's going to bring that fade together. It's easy work, guys. I put the 0 guard halfway now. I'm going in the same way I did with the 1, just attacking that area until it starts to blur. Once it starts to blur, I'm good to go. Alright, so I'm probably taking the guard off now. Attacking the area, same area with the corner. Getting out some of those dark lines there, making it, making it a little more blurry. Alright, so we got that neck taper looking pretty good now, guys. We can move on to our side taper. Alright, guys, so I'm trying to get the focus together so I can give you guys a better angle. And I gotta learn to get my angles together. This is my first really video that I've recorded with the tripod, and also for YouTube. So my video's gonna get better with time, guys. Just give me some time. Alright, so I'm going in with the same way I did the neck taper. I already went in with the 1.5 guard off camera. Now I'm going in with the 1 guard open. I'm going against the grain. Knock out some of that dark area there. All the way open. Knocking it out as light as I can. Pulling the skin up. That helps get that line out as well. I believe, or I'm still going with the open guard, I believe. I just went halfway with the one guard. Halfway. Knocking more of that bulk out. If I go against the grain, I go up a little bit more and go with the grain. That takes out that bulk area, makes it easier to fade. That's just a technique that I use. Okay, I'm going in with the zero guard all the way open, pulling the skin up, tapping that line as well. That pull up on the skin is a great technique to help get those lines out. When you know you're using the guard that's supposed to get that line on and it's not really doing it, pull that skin up and then hit it. And hope the clipper get up under those hairs, I believe. But I'm no expert, just hurt. So now I know that was corny. But yeah, guys, now I'm going in with the no guard lever all the way open. Top of that dark area, you see it's blurring up for us. I think I see a little dark area over there. I think I'm gonna tap it though. Alright. Going in with the I believe that's a one guard open. Just to go in and get those dark areas again. Now we're going around to the next side using the same steps. Open guard. No guard open. Creating the first guideline, and as you can see the way I fade, guys, that's really the only guideline that I put in besides the ball and the open guard. Everything else I just fade into it, guys. That helps me also with the leaving the lines in the fade. If you don't create a line, there's no line to get out. Alright, so I'm using the same steps, guys. Bringing that front top down some, because my client here, he got, I believe, 2 callus on the front. So I also I always leave the area a little higher than the rest, because you don't want to cut into those callus with the same level that you cut in the rest of the head, because 9 times out of 10 is going to leave it as a light patch. Alright, so I'm going in attacking this fade the same way, guys. Everything's looking good. Good money, good timing. This is a hour service. I usually finish in about 45 minutes. Wash, style, cut. Also give them the PB the GOAT. Shout out to PB the GOAT merch. I use a lot of his products. Gamma style clippers and babblers. So those are the most products that I use consistently. So I'm going in now. I believe I'm gonna go in with the zero guard and attack that line, that last line out, that last little bit of that line. I mean, everything looking good, guys. I'm brushing as I'm cutting, making sure those hairs are in the right place. And as you can see, guys, that 10 fade is coming together. It's already together, actually. It's looking good, too. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that no guard and get that bottom line out. And it's up. As you can see. Yes, sir. So these are the steps I take next. The steps I take to prep that hairline. So I go in with some mousse. You gotta get you some great mousse, guys. I use the Tresemme Hold number 4 mousse, as well as the holding spray. Those products work best for me, guys. I use a couple other holding sprays, but right now those are my favorite, along with the mousse. I just found the mousse maybe about a week ago at a cheap discount store. Then I went back to CVS and picked up the rest of the cans, because I know that's going to be a great part of my arsenal. I keep some extra do-rags around too, guys, just for this service here. For most of my services as well. I try to lay the hairs down as much as I can. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the do-rag tied on tight as I can. Lay it down, dry it. Guys, you can also download the song that you hear in the background. That's also by me. It's called Tinted My Jeans. It's on iTunes, YouTube, all platforms. Tinted My Jeans by Big Stink. That's the artist name I go by. That's Big Stink, 10 of my jeans. You guys can download that song, stream it for me. That's another way you guys can show support. But yeah, guys, I'm tying that do-rag down nice and tightly. So once I take it off, you'll see those hairs to be laid down nice and fine. I can't believe I'm doing a 30-minute voiceover on this video, but I'm kind of in the mood. It's alright. I gotta get used to it, I guess. And remember, guys, I'm not editing this at all. I'm not starting it over. I'm not doing 2-3 takes. This is one take. I'm going in. I hope it's good enough for you guys. My client here, I've known this guy for over 10, 15 years. He's one of my close friends. I love cutting his hair because he have a great texture along with the great skin color. It just goes so well with the camera. So I love cutting this guy. I got him for my business cards, my flyers, things like that. So I said, why not let him be my first cut that I post on my new YouTube channel. And remember, guys, that blade is, I modified this blade, sharpened and zero gap. I'm going to have these blades on the market for sale real soon. Okay, this my client right there pointing to the side of his face, saying that he want me to line up where there's no hair at, and I just got him with a joke. That's why he laughing. Clients always want you to line up somewhere where there's no hair at. He's saying he want a goatee. Do you guys see any hair or goatee in that area? Because I didn't. But anyway, I'm going in with these clippers. That's why he laughing, because I'm getting them. You know he don't got no hair on the sides. But I'm combing that mustache down. I'm also going in with my Babyliss. I've been using these clippers for the last 2 days, but so I just modified this blade, and it's working very well. Clients saying they feel good. I'm able to line up the mustache and the face. Guys, because that's important. Usually when you got some crazy heavy hitters, they'll scratch the client up, and I hate that. I hate scratching the client. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start modding. I'm gonna start modding my blades and zero gapping them myself. And it's pretty and so far it's been so good, right? So he's yeah, he's going back and forth joking with this guy. But yeah, as my client requested, he wanted to get his face lined up, the skin actually, because there's no hair right there. Let me line his skin up. Alright. We'll do it on the other side. It's a lot of work, guys, doing a voiceover for this amount of time on this long video. I'm trying my best to, not leave any blank spots or leave it too dry for you guys. But yeah, I'm going in with the trimmers, hitting the top of that mustache, trying not to go down too far. I really, really, really love Babyliss trimmers, guys. Me personally, Babyliss have the best trimmers on the market, guys. I have Stylecraft and those are pretty good. I had my Stylecrafts, they hit pretty good. I put an Andis mod on it, I put an Andis blade on it. They're okay, but they just not Babyliss. I don't know what it is about those Babyliss clippers, guys, but they cut so well. I have a purple pair that I bought from Clipper Grinder maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, and never changed the blade in it, and they still cutting like a sharp knife, guys. It's amazing how long those clippers last from Babyliss. We have debates in the shop all the time, and every time I go with Babyliss, Babyliss have the best trimmers, and their clippers are pretty good as well. Stylecraft clippers are pretty good, maybe better than Babyliss, but not the trimmers, not by a long shot. Alright, now I'm going in with my hold and spray, guys. Just spraying enough, not too much, as you can see. You don't want to leave the client too dry or sticky, because that stuff can get kind of sticky. Alright, so you just spray just a little bit. Once it dry, you can go in for the shape up. And remember, I got some heavy hitter guys. These things hit. Those silvers hit with no scratching. And this one of my clients, I told him when he go back and see the video, I don't know how much I edited it out, but I don't even know if that was a word I just said. I don't know if I edited out on that, but just look at him. All he do is look in the mirror. Every time I cut, he gotta look in the mirror, guys. Every time. So let me zoom in some. Alright, because I know I'm about to go in with those liners, and I wanted to make sure that you guys can get a good view. These things go crazy. I'm very proud that I was able to, mod these clippers. Until I got to this perfection that I did. As you can see, that holding spray is dried up. You want to wait till that holding spray is dry as possible. I went in with the blow dry as well and tapped it. Now, as you can see, these clippers are going right through. You can pinch and pull, you can tap. Either way, it's going to be sharp and it's not going to cut. Alright, so I'm going in trying to even this hairline out as much as possible without any major pushbacks. Never want to push your client back, guys. Never want to cut them or push their hairlines back. Alright, so I'm going in now. You can see it's looking good. Double tapping it, going and hit those vertical bars. I always take, as you can see, his vertical bars are slanted, but even when guys vertical bars aren't straight up and down, I like to slant them, guys, just a little bit, because it makes this shape up fall more in place to me. That's just me personally, though. And I also heard a few other barbers say that of videos that I watch, and I can't agree. Alright, so now I'm going in, switch them over to the other side. I'm about to be looking at the right side, see where I have to put that line at to make it even, so I don't have to keep going over and over. Guys, and keep going over the same spot will definitely start to irritate your client's skin. So you want to go over it as less as possible and try to get it as good as you can get it the first time. Because remember, these clippers hit. You see, I don't know if you can see from the video, but I have a very light hand with these clippers because I know how I have them set. And sometimes with that Tresemme, it'll break the skin with that hold. So they're not too sharp, but with that holding spray, you have to be careful the way you place the clippers on their skin, because it will split the skin easy. Alright, so I'm going over the first work I did, and I said, alright, this looking pretty good. I'm okay with just, I'm okay with going over it once or twice. Not bad at all. You're looking pretty good. I'm looking at them now, trying to make sure I can get them as even as possible. It's looking good to me so far, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, show the support if you guys liking the content. Alright, so now it's about to get surgical. I'm going behind the ear with these things, and oh my God, Houston, we have a problem. We giving out crazy work. Look at that. Oh my, crazy work. It's a blessing to be able to do this, guys, in such a short amount of time that I put into barbering. But I always loved it. I just never took the time to learn the proper techniques and educate myself, and also, number one, get licensed. So that's the journey that I took myself on last June, and I've been going on ever since. I never stopped. I've been having nothing but success, and I'm grateful and thankful of all of it. Alright, so I'm going in now. Going in and hit the left side with the trimmers. As you can see, I don't have to press hard at all. I can just tap, touch, and these things will move. Look how I'm arching over top of that ear.
I had to grind every day to get rich. It was hard work, it wasn't giving. Late nights, honey, and I was dealing. Did what I had to do to make a living. Get money was the goal and the mission. You gotta turn the struggle to ambition. I was not having anything. Now I got 10 in my jeans. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I seen. That one ride with that pistol. And that bitch came with a beam. See, can't rule everything. Niggas not who they sing. I was from not having anything. Now I got 10 in my jeans. I know they hating on me. It's heavy in the jealousy. But I'ma keep stocking my bread up. I told my niggas that hurt and keep grinding and just keep your head up. I know this shit can get hard, but I promise this shit gon' get better. Shit gon' get better. Yeah.
Okay guys, so shape up pretty much done. My client like to add a little enhancements to bring out that hairline. I went in with my no drip, tapping the hairline, not overspraying it, have my spread set perfectly to where it's not spraying out too dark. Looking good. Neck taper looking super fire, guys. It's crazy work I'm giving out. Alright, I'm going in with the no drip again, topping the side. As you can see, I'm spraying it on the card, just inching it on the hairline, not overspraying it. I go in with the no drip, then I come back with the fibers to go on top of the no drip spray, because I just think it gives a little more natural look. I think it gives it a little more natural look instead of the shiny spray look sometimes that it leaves off. So that's the only thing I have to complain about. But other than that, the no drip is perfect. The no drip has the least shine though, if that makes it any better. We looking good right now, guys. We go in with that those fibers. As you can see from this angle, I don't spray it dark at all, just enough to lay on top of it. And I go on top of it one more time with the holding spray. You don't want to spray too much, but when I clean my clients off at the end, I clean their foreheads off with the clean my foreheads off from all the holding spray. I didn't go in with the razor. This client doesn't really care too much for the razor, so I didn't go in. These are my Stylecraft Evos, and these are modified with an Andis blade on it, and they hit very smooth. I use these for the most part for kids. I need a trimmer that won't scratch the kids, so I got these set pretty normal. As you can see, that's why I use these to go under that area of his neck, because it's usually sensitive right here. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go in one more time. And another reason before I go, I use these for the final touch up because I use a little more holding spray, and you gotta be mindful that when you're using that holding spray, guys, it can make it it does make it very easy for you to break the skin. So I use these trimmers because I know they don't hit too hard. They hit just enough. I can push and pinch the skin and it's not gonna break it, okay? But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. Trust me, you don't understand how much I appreciate you guys taking the time. If you made it this far into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me anything you think I could have did to improve. If you're a better barber, anything, just let me know, guys, because all criticism, all interactions are welcome, and I appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram. I can't disclose that, but it's gonna be a crazy battle. Y'all hit my mind. I can't.
cat. Nah, he from here.
See you guys
He
check
from here. He from here.
Y'all hear my man, he battling. Y'all heard the Dave Martinez, tap in with him.
pretty good.
Sir.
He wasn't on the tech.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Sir.
catch you on the next.
Yes, sir.
Just like that.
We gone, baby.